Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Listen, if the mere thought of English grammar makes you instantly anxious, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're unpacking a fascinating, simplified approach that is basically guaranteed to build your confidence and make using verbs feel incredibly natural. We are going to completely transform the way you think about language. Because let's be honest with ourselves for a second. Do you feel totally overwhelmed by those massive 12 tense English grammar charts? You know the exact ones I'm talking about. Those huge, intimidating tables, usually color coded, packed with scary sounding terms like future perfect continuous or past perfect. If just looking at those charts gives you a headache, I hear you and your pain is completely valid. But go ahead and take a deep, relaxing breath because you can officially stop stressing. The material we're exploring today offers a massive shortcut. All right, here is the golden secret that most traditional textbooks just won't tell you. It really is as simple as a basic timeline. 1, yesterday. 2, today. 3, tomorrow. The incredible truth is, whether you're chatting with a coworker, ordering a coffee, or making new friends while traveling the world, over 90% of your daily conversations will only use these three basic tenses. That's it. Just three. It's like a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, right? So here is our step-by-step roadmap for today's journey. First up, the foundation. Second, real-life scenarios. Third, the time anchor hack. And fourth, a quick pop quiz to test out your new superpowers. Okay, let's dive right into this. Chapter 1, the foundation. Let's look at the big three tenses. Let's start by looking at the first two magic tenses, the present and the past. The source material actually calls the present the routine tense. For I, we just say, I work. But remember, for he, she, or it, we have to add an S. I actually want you to practice this out loud with me right now. Let's try it. Say, I work. Great. Now say, he works. Notice that crisp S sound? Works. Beautiful. Now for the past, what we call the completed memory tense. We usually add an ed, but please do not say worked. It's actually a sharp T sound. Practice with me again. I worked. Worked. I called. Called. Incredible. And what about those tricky irregular verbs that just refuse to play by the rules? Well, they just change their shape entirely. Let's practice the big three together. Say, went, ate, had. Perfect. You've just officially unlocked your past tense. Now, let's look ahead to your future, the upcoming plan tense. Textbooks will teach you to say, I am going to work. And that's totally correct for written English. But there is a major insider shortcut here for when you're speaking. When native speakers talk quickly, they almost never say going to. It takes way too much effort. Instead, they smoothly glide into one lazy, relaxed word, gonna. Gonna. Let's practice this so you can sound incredibly natural and confident. Say it with me. I'm gonna work. Do you hear how smooth that is? You're expressing a future plan with absolute ease. Moving right along to Chapter 2, Real-Life Scenarios. Let's step out of the classroom and see these tenses in action. First up, I want you to imagine you're sitting in a professional job interview. Using just our three tenses creates a remarkably clear, structured picture of your entire career. Step 1 is the past, your completed projects. Last year, I completed a major project. Step 2 is the present, your current role. Currently, I work as a project manager. And step 3 is the future, your growth plans. In my next role, I am going to focus on international clients. Do you see how incredibly neat that is? You literally just painted a flawless professional picture, jumping seamlessly from past to present to future. Now, let's shift gears to a much more casual setting, say a cozy coffee date catch up with a good friend. The structure flows just as beautifully, but the vibe is a bit more relaxed. For the past, last weekend I went to the beach, we ate fresh seafood, and had a wonderful time. For present routines, usually I stay at home on weekends, but I love to travel. For future plans tonight, this evening I'm gonna cook dinner and then I'm gonna watch a movie. Notice how we used our relaxed gonna contraction there? It's just about telling a flowing, natural story to a friend without overthinking a single grammar rule. What about giving a life update? Let's check out this wonderfully supportive example of talking about your journey learning English. Step 1, past. A month ago, I decided to improve my English. Step 2, present. Now I study for 15 minutes every single day. Step 3, future. Next month, I am going to join a conversation club. The absolute most crucial point here is that you don't need hundreds of complex rules to express yourself clearly. You really just need the ability to connect these 3 simple parts of your life on the timeline. Which brings us to Chapter 3, the time anchor hack. If you ever freeze up mid-conversation, this is my absolute favorite secret shortcut. What's genuinely fascinating about this hack is how it essentially tricks your brain into doing all the hard work for you. In English, we almost never say a tense completely alone. We anchor it to time words. The trick is, if you say a time anchor word first, your brain will automatically lock in the correct tense. If you start your sentence with usually or every day, boom, you lock in the present simple. Usually, I drive. Start with yesterday or last year, and you're instantly locked into the past simple. Yesterday, I drove. And if you say tomorrow or next week, you lock in the future. Tomorrow, I'm gonna drive. It's like magic. Just drop that time anchor first and let your natural instincts effortlessly choose the verb. All right, I hope you're ready because it is time for Chapter 4, the pop quiz. Let's test out those new skills. Question number 1. Look at the screen. Every morning she blank green tea. We have our every morning anchor right there at the start. So what is the correct form of the verb drink? 3, 2, 1. The answer is drinks. Fantastic job if you remember to add that S to the end because we are talking about she. Every morning, she drinks green tea. Brilliant start. Moving on to question number 2. Yesterday, we blank to the supermarket. Highlight your memory anchor there. Yesterday. What is the past form of our irregular verb go? 3, 2, 1. The answer is went. Yesterday, we went to the supermarket. You completely nailed that irregular past tense. Let's keep this incredible momentum rolling. Question number 3. Tomorrow, I blank my friend for lunch. Our planning anchor is tomorrow. So what do we do with the verb meet? 3, 2, 1. The answer is am going to meet. Or, if you chose the native-sounding lazy form, gonna meet. Both are absolutely perfect. Tomorrow, I'm gonna meet my friend. We are really mastering this timeline together. Question number 4. Last night, he blank a great movie. Your anchor here is last night. How do we change the regular verb watch? 3, 2, 1. The answer is watched. Huge congratulations if you remembered to use that crisp T sound at the very end instead of adding an extra awkward syllable. Walked. Last night, he watched a great movie. Beautifully done. And our final question, number 5. Usually, they blank English at work. Anchor yourself with the routine word usually. What do we do with the verb speak for the pronoun they? 3, 2, 1. The answer is speak. It stays exactly in its base form.
Usually, they speak English at work. I am giving you a massive, energetic round of applause right now. Getting through that quiz alongside me shows immense progress in just a handful of minutes.
You've literally just swept away all that confusing grammar clutter by mastering the only 3 tenses you really truly need. It's amazing how much clearer communication becomes when we strip away the complex rules and just anchor ourselves in time. Hey, do me a favor and drop your quiz score in the comments below. It really leaves us with a fascinating question to ponder. If 90% of our daily lives can be expressed in just 3 simple tenses, how many other supposedly complex skills in our lives are just waiting for the right shortcut to unlock them? Keep practicing your time anchors, and I'll see you in the next explainer. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Learn with MD.